Well, hello there, and this is Auntie, and I am here to do my review on 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days, season 3, episode 12, King of My Heart. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And to all of my new subscribers, everybody needs a sweet old auntie, right? Having one, it just would be nice. Cause everybody needs a sweet old auntie, right? So welcome to Auntie's Advice. Welcome to the family. And to all of my nieces and nephews who have been here with your auntie for the long haul. And I mean the long haul. Thank you all so much for your continued support. If I had to rate last night's episode, I would give it, drum roll, an A. This was, I believe, the first A of the season. Oh my God. This was, I thought, very well edited. I thought it was the best one. Like, I have not seen one that has been as good as this one. And it was good to me for so many different reasons. So TLC, congratulations, you got a damn A from Auntie. I know they're going off in the boardroom. I wish, but I thought it was really good. Mary has already told you all, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button when you come into the room, so that YouTube knows that you're here, and so do I. So y'all, let's go ahead and get started with this episode. As for Caesar, I did not watch Caesar, not one little bit. And so I'm afraid, you all, that I don't have a review of Caesar, because I really do believe that it's bull crap, and I refuse. I mean, it's one thing to know or to suspect that these people, are fake and phony, but it's another thing to absolutely positively know that you are being scammed. And I can't do it. I can't do it. I was hoping and wishing better for him, but I wasn't impressed with him. And so I did not watch it. I absolutely used the new tool that TLC has where you can fast forward through mofos, and I used that to the best of my ability, bitch, and I did not see anything that he did. So we're going to move on. The next couple that I want to talk about is Zied and Rebecca. As we know, last week Rebecca disclosed the fact that this bitch was married, okay? Now, him not knowing English very well, he assumed that, she was like married, but she is married. She was trying to explain to him that she had filed, the divorce paperwork, but he wasn't hearing it. The bitch got on the ATV and he was up out of that mofo, okay? So we see her left holding the pieces. This bitch was so mad that he left his leather jacket, okay? And so she has a leather jacket in her hand, and she's like, I think that I did it. I think this was the final straw. I'm like, duh. And so, she's devastated by the fact that, he left. She said that this was not the reaction that she was expecting out of him. And here's the thing, y'all. Now, I'm probably wrong, and I'm going to sit back like I'm on, because I'm actually on my sofa. As you all can see, it's very clear because your auntie got a new tripod and she got new lights up in this bitch, okay? I am stepping stepping my game up. I don't give a damn what y'all say. A bitch stepping her game up on this mofo, okay? You all deserve it. After all this time of dealing with your auntie, y'all deserve it. But anyway, so I'm going to sit back a little bit, okay? And we just going to talk on Auntie's sofa. So let me bring this down just a little bit. Because, see, now I can bring stuff down. And, I mean, okay, because those lights are hot as hell. Whew. So anyway, she is, she's devastated. So she says that she's hoping that he is still at the tent. And so, she goes back to the tent and she's like, Zayed, can you talk to me? And he's like, what? And she's like, just for a minute, please. Can you talk to me, please? And so he's like, what the fuck? You want me to accept the fact? Look, I can't even sit back. You want me to accept the fact that you are married to somebody? And she's like, wanting to explain. And then, she pulls that card, y'all. And she was like, I'm going to be sick. So the next thing we know, we hear her back there coughing and everything. And I guess she was acting like she was, earling. And so TLC, at first, they was behind the gate, bitch. They was behind the tent, and they was trying to be respectful. But after she started coughing and said she was going to be sick, TLC said, let's bring our asses in there. Now, when TLC came in with the camera, Zayed was still sitting on the damn bed, okay? Because he really wasn't going to get up until them cameras came in that mofo. And he said, let me get the fuck up and act like I care about this bitch in here, earling or whatever. So we see her. She has a nose. Her nose is red like Rudolph, bitch. And I'm just like, okay, where's the snow? And, she's playing this game, the woman game, the crying game, the game where you're crying and you're so devastated and you're so broken and you're so hurt and woot and all that kind of bull crap. And so she sits down, and so Zayed is like, Zayed is like, or Mr. Z, okay, bitch. And so he's like, you want me to stay with you while you're married. Do you not understand that I'm a man Arabic, okay? Now, we know he meant to say I'm an Arabic man. And so she was like, yeah, I understand that. And he was like, so you understand that this is not good. Now, see, he's not saying love it so much. He's saying hate it so much at this point, because now at this point, he's mad, and he has a right to be mad. She waits until she is about to go home, to tell him something that's very important, because really what she wanted the whole time was the D. She wanted to have the D, and she wanted to be carefree getting the D. She wanted to be on the back of the D. She wanted to be on the top of the D. She wanted the D from the back. Y'all understand what I'm saying. And so she wanted to have all this bliss with this young boy, you know what I'm saying, with that strong back and them tight-ass pants. She wanted to enjoy it as much as possible. She knew that he was going to react this way. And the thing about it was, when she said that she didn't expect him to react this way, I believe that Rebecca was trying to really say that she thought that he was going to lose his temper, or he was going to be violent with her or whatever. She had been alluding to that the whole time. She came on her Instagram post and talked about when he had his hand around her neck. None of us saw that as abuse or anything like that. And you know what? Everybody has a temper. She has a temper. And maybe she doesn't, handle things the same way that he does. Number one, there is a language barrier. Number two, he's a young dude that's being pulled around by this older woman who basically is there to get, her rocks off. Okay, let's just go ahead and tell the truth up in God's house, okay? Or up at Auntie's house, all right? So, he's like, this is not good. This is not something I want to do. And so she lies to him and tells him that, the divorce papers, that the both of them signed the divorce papers. And so he's like, okay, well, in America, bitch, are you divorced or not? Are you married or not? And then she goes with the damn, the answer, I don't know. Bitch, you are not divorced. You are still officially and technically married. So just go ahead and say, no, I'm not divorced. But of course, she plays the word games with him, and she tells him that, I don't know how to answer that question. Yes, you do. The question is, I am considered married in my country. She goes on to lie and tell him that, when she gets back home, that this should be about a week or so. Now, we saw this bitch. Okay, now she's saying that it's going to take about, I can't even sit back. Damn it, I can't sit back. She sits there and she tells this mofo that when she gets home, it's probably going to be about another week. And then she'll be officially divorced. We saw her put that paperwork in the courthouse, okay, about a couple of days before she left to go and visit this mofo. And now all of a sudden the court system is working that fast, processing divorce papers. You lying mofo. I just was like, okay, like I'm just not gonna be able to do it with her. So Zia was like, so he signed the paper. He said that he's mad with him because he's Arabic and he's Arabic. And I know he didn't mean to say mad. He meant to say he's jealous or, got some kind of, problem with the mofo. But I'm just sitting up there thinking to myself, he is being had. He said, I really wanted to propose to this woman. As we all know, he used her money to put the damn, get the ring that he now has up, hidden up in the ceiling some damn way, okay? And so, she's like, I don't want to lose you over this. I am yours only. I'm yours only. Now she knows that this is something that's gonna pull at his heartstring. And so he was like, look, let me ask you something, Rebecca, bitch. Do you have anything else that you are hiding from me? And Rebecca is like, no, bitch. Yes, you are. Number one, you hiding the fact that when you bringing your ass back here to the United States, that you now are being hit with alleged child support papers. You also being hit with some other things that are going on in your family. Bitch, you got an ex-husband who is running after you. Now, I did talk to, a family member, and I promised the family member that I would not go in on her ass, but time is up next week. If she don't have that court date, and she doesn't, if they don't produce nothing, time is up. I'm going to rip her ass to pieces. Because she is lying to this mofo, and things have come out. She's supposed to be going to court. And so they, as a courtesy, I have decided that I will hold off for their asses, okay? But I'm telling you right now, I think the court date is already, came and gone, and I'm ready to let it rip on Rebecca's ass. So this not a threat, bitch. This is a promise. And I don't hear anything by next week, Rebecca, family members, I'm going to come out and I'm going to read Rebecca's ass for filth, okay? Because I've been trying to back up off of her. But I'm only backing up off of her to a certain extent. Let me tell you something. Her stank ass is lying to this man to sit there and tell him that she doesn't have anything else. And so she asked him, do you still love me? He said yes. But let me tell you something. He probably does not love her. I don't think that he ever loved her. I think that he was infatuated. He felt like, fair exchange, no robbery. I give her some dick and she gives me America, okay? So, at the end of the day, this mofo is in for the game too. But his game ain't as dirty as her freaking game is. Okay? Okay. The next person I want to talk about. Let me think of which one of these mofos I want to talk about next. Avery and Omar. Avery was talking big shit in it. I'm talking about she was talking trash to her mother. She waited until her mother was about to get on the plane and drop the bomb up on her mother. Pow! And was like, bitch, I'm moving to Syria. I'm about to do everything that you don't want me to do. And ain't a damn thing you could do about it because I'm Avery, bitch. And I done married a dentist and I'm like that, okay? I'm wrapped up in all my, my garb and everything. And I'm doing me. And you know what? You, mom, and dad, and my little brother, and little sister, and grandma, okay? All that. Talking big shiznit. Got the mother over there crying, coming back home all, worried and everything. Everybody in the house worrying. Until the day This bitch mother gets up in the morning and says, come on, we're going down to the lawyer's office so we can go ahead on and file the paperwork for you and Omar so that he can come over here to the United States because I don't want him, okay? I don't want you to live in Syria. So this bitch gets in the car. She's still talking trash to her mother and everything about not wanting to be away from her husband, bitch. And, she gonna go and live in Syria and all this old kind of old crap, right? He gonna bring his ass here, and in the meantime and in between time, this bitch gonna do what she do. Just rebellious and stubborn as hell. Don't want to listen to nothing her mother gotta say. Jumped all out there, ain't do the research on nothing, okay? Josie, I need you to work with Mary tonight. I sent you a email. I need you to kind of shift, okay? Hi, Josie. Hi, Mary. I need y'all to keep the streets safe. So anyway, she out there talking big trash and doing what she do and everything. So they get to the lawyer office and everything. They go and meet with Mr. Terry, okay? Mr. Terry, like, hey, good to meet y'all. What's up and everything. Dapper, lapper, lapper. Come on in. We're going to go in and talk about this. What's going on? So, Avery sits down in the chair with her pompous ass, okay? And she's like, yeah, I know you probably ain't never had no case like this before, but I just, went over to, another country and I married a man and everything. And, I want to start doing the K-1 visa paperwork so that he could come here, So, to Mr. Terry was like, yeah, okay, ain't no problem. I mean, I do cases like this all the time, you know what I'm saying? Where he live at? So she was like, he live in Syria. He was like, he live where? She was like, he live in Syria. He was like, oh, damn. Oh, they ain't tell you about Syria? She was like, I know. He was like, what he do? Do he have dual citizenship or something? Is his nationality dual? Do the motherfucker got, do this motherfucker got a print? Do he got what this motherfucker got? He got any magic tricks in his bag, bitch? Okay, what the hell he got? So she was like, no, he just lives in Syria. He's a dentist there and everything. And he was like, I don't give a damn if he's... I don't care what he is over there. Y'all see me bringing myself in, right? Because I ain't trying not to offend nobody. But he was like, I don't give a fuck who he is and what he do over that bitch. We got a travel ban on Syria, okay? The United States ain't fucking with them like that. She was like, he's special. And, I really want him to come over here and be with me. He said, well, look, back in the day, before we had the president that we got now, the mofo might have been able to come up over this bitch, okay? But now, given the fact that we got this mofo in office, nah, y'all. At one point, we could do a wave up on it. You know what I'm saying? We could wave his ass in here, under different kind of circumstances. But right now, we ain't waving. Yeah, okay? If that mofo over there in Syria, it's less than a 5% chance that mofo gonna get up over here. So Avery with her crybaby, immature, dumbass sits up there. No, I don't want him over there. Bitch, that's where you mad at. What do you mean you don't want him over there? Let me put my glasses on, baby, for the super shot. Don't want to be rude. Thank you so much, Kate Pat, for the $2.99 super chat. Avery is naive, poor girl. Absolutely, she naive. So she's sitting up there talking about she doesn't want him over there. But this is where this mofo live at. You knew that the mofo was living over there when you was dating his ass and you was sitting up on the phone with him all night trying to learn Arabic. And you understand what I'm saying? So you knew the hell he was over there. And then you say you don't want him over there, but you want to take your ass over there. You're going to sit there and talk trash to your father and to your mother in the car last week. Talking about if I get pregnant, I'm good to go solo. Ain't nothing going to happen to my baby. I'm going to just go ahead on the, duck over a couple of bombs and everything. Play tic-tac-toe with them. The hell is you talking about? So the mother was like, it's okay. Sitting there with her dumper. I'm so sorry. I'm talking about big tears is coming up out her eyes, okay? No, no, at this point they medium sized. You know, they kind of like small to medium sized tears. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Thank you, Diane White. Thank you, boo. So then, the next thing, the mother was like, well, why she crying and everything. The mother rubbing her back. You know what we do as moms. She was like, she wants to go over to Syria. He was like, what? How the hell is she going over to Syria? Didn't you just say that you wanted to bring the mofo over here on the K1 visa? Because, before she got there, she was like, we married now, so it's going to be easier. Boo, you done fucked up your whole life. So, the mother was like, she wanted to be over there. He was like, no. That's going to make it even worse. Because how you going to prove that you got income over here? How you going to prove you live here? Bitch, you need a hardship. Your hardship is that you ain't been with the mofo. Now, I already told you, only 5% of these mofo cases even get a waiver, okay? He said, bitch, I done had a couple of clients. I ain't never seen a waiver from no damn Syria, okay? Bitch, I ain't never seen it. Ain't never been done. But you gonna make it worse if you go over there. So now we see the big tears. Oh, the mama over there like ding 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 ding. The mother cheering like I don't know what. The mother was like, you know what? I'm happy that she gonna be safe and she can't take her ass over there. But I'm right sad, okay, that I cannot. Let me get to that super chat. I'm sorry, y'all. Thank you so much, Donna Anderson, for the $11.99 super chat. Thank you, boo. So the mother was like, I'm happy she's going to be safe and everything. But at this point, I'm sad she crying. But Avery do stuff, and she don't think about it. She don't think it all the way through. She don't research it. She thinks she know everything. She jump in without even the thought of the repercussions or the consequences of her young, immature ass decisions. So next time we see her, she's in the restaurant with her mother and her grandmother and her little brother. They sitting up in there, trying to have something to eat. And all the attention is on this bitch, okay? So, she's sitting there and, they trying to talk some sense into her. She got to tell grandma that, she's not getting those things that she said she was. All those things she was bragging about and disrespecting her mother and her father about. She, come to find out they knew what the fuck they was talking about. Come to find out that they been around long enough to know a little bit better than her ass do, okay? But Mama's son still riding with her. Mama's is still trying to, hold out. We still gonna get him over there because the lawyer was like, what y'all want to do? She said, they said we want to do the paperwork. He said, when? Avery told me, now. This bitch ain't got no job. She don't have no job. She done already told the mother that the job that she they knew she was going to Syria. She didn't even think it was slighting her mother or slighting her father that she had already told her co-workers that this was going on. But okay, we're going to continue to move on. So she's sitting in there with her grandmother and everybody, and basically they talking about, him not being able to come. Now she coming up here with all these damn places that she could live at, okay? And that's outside of Syria. It doesn't make a difference, bitch. The man already told you, so you didn't listen. It doesn't make a difference if you go to Tunisia. It doesn't make a difference if you go to Dubai. It doesn't make a difference where the hell you go. If you can't prove that you're a U.S. citizen and that you have a job and that job that you have is going to be able to sustain him, that you're going to be able to do a paperwork for support and all of that, affidavit for support and all that, it doesn't make a difference. So you still didn't get what he said. But anyway, she's sitting up there, and she's talking to the producers. And now she's talking about, how hurt she is and her heart is broken. And she's sitting up there crying like a little baby. I just wanted to give her a pacifier, change her diaper, you know what I'm saying, spank her on her back a little bit until rock her back and forth till the bitch went to sleep. Because you done already ate. Because we saw you at the restaurant. So you done already burnt, bitch. Now at this point, I'm just gonna go ahead on and put you up on my shoulder. You know what I'm saying. You know how you get the little, y'all know women. You get the little, put your little burp cloth up here and everything. Put the baby up. Put the pacifier in the mouth and just till the baby go to sleep. Because bitch, you was a whole baby. Then she tell myself, I just need to call Omar. Omar, hey. What time can you go FaceTime? In about an hour. Okay, because I need to talk to you. He was like, what's going on? I'm just, I'm scared. I've been crying all day. I need all your attention. I'm such a fucking baby. He was like, what you scared of? Don't cry. Promise me you won't cry. I promise. Bitch got right on both of them, was crying. Nah, 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 you can't go to Syria. Nah, 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 you didn't see. She make me act like a fucking kid. You understand what I'm saying? Nah, 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 nah. That's exactly how I felt the whole damn time that she was talking and crying and everything. I was like, that was cabbage patching up on that jaw. Okay, I was doing fast, going fast. The next couple that I would like to talk about is Darcy and Tom. Bitch, did y'all see Darcy? Darcy said, I'm in love again. This time I mean it. I'm in love again. This time is for real. Yeah, right, Darcy. So this is Darcy's last day, that she's going to be with Tom. This is her last night, okay? And she's just like, okay, I'm so in love with him. So Tom takes her to this castle, and he says that this is where Robin Hood married Lady Mary. I said, bitch, I had no idea, first of all. That Robin Hood was married. I thought he was running around like that with all them men and stuff and doing the stuff with I thought he was, I'm telling you now, I thought this was a goddamn legend. Bitch, I had no idea that Robin Hood was a real mofo. Now, maybe because I grew up in the hood, bitch, I don't know nothing about Robin Hood. I don't know how many of y'all bitches knew about Robin Hood, but bitch, I'm telling you right now, I thought it was an old folk tale, and I thought it was just a nursery rhyme. I just thought it was one of them stories that you just, excuse the ghetto in me, because I was shocked. I said, Robin Hood. Okay. So, she's walking down the aisle with him and everything, and she's like, oh yeah, I love walking down the aisle. So, they in there and everything. They doing what they do with the whoop and the boo boo boo. We know Darcy. So as they begin to leave out, she starts dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. So Tom's like, look, bitch, that's enough. Am I your father walking you down the aisle? So she was like, oh yeah. So she switches to the other side, and she's like, this feels right. The next thing we see them is at dinner. Darcy is at dinner with Tom. She is looking radiant, if I must say. Her having on that minimum makeup like that, the lashes gotta go. But her having on minimum makeup, you really can see the beauty in Darcy. Darcy is not an ugly girl, but she was on Instagram, bitch, the other day doing an interview with E.T., and her face was as swollen as mine. I said, this bitch look like she about my size, okay? And I'm thinking to myself, what the hell? Darcy appeared to be extremely intoxicated. She would not answer the question about, whether or not her and Tom were together anymore. But you could tell from what she was saying that those bitches are not together. But Tom wanted to go out with a love story. TLC said, please, Tom, we need you to fake it till you make it, okay? So we see Darcy, basically, at the restaurant with him. She's looking very radiant. Tom is looking nice. They walk into a nice restaurant. Seems semi-private because there was a bitch that was sitting on the side and she was watching everything, okay? And so they were sitting there and they were having a glass of wine and Tom was like, to love and all that kind of stuff. Just saying all the right things that Darcy wanted to hear him say. Tom, Darcy was like, Tom, after they cheers, Tom was like, you seem nervous. And Darcy was like, I don't know why. I'm just, really nervous. We know why the bitch was nervous because Darcy had her expectations out there that she was going to get the ring that she has been desiring all this time. And of course, Tom is playing into it. He's manipulating her and everything and just basically, letting her last day be just a wonderful last day. But the bitch knew that he was lying the whole entire time. Didn't y'all know? Because I knew. And I felt like I was the woman that was sitting on the side and I just wanted to get up and smack the out of Darcy and say, bitch, wake up. This mofo was playing games with you. So anyway, he starts to tell Darcy that, she said, I'm in awe. I'm in awe. I mean, I'm speechless. And so he was like, you know what? I am too. Oh, I'm sorry. I see a super chat sitting up there. I'm sorry. Thank you so much, Flossie B, for the $4.99 super chat. Tom gave Darcy everything she wanted within 24 hours. I think that was his way of showing his excitement for her departure. Love you, Auntie. Love you too, Flossie B. You must have known where I was going eventually, girl, okay? So Darcy sits there and everything, and, she's like, I'm in awe. And he said, when I first met you, you mentioned that you were in awe about me. But all my handsomeness, my debonaireness, okay, y'all know that ain't no word, but my debonaireness, you know what I'm saying, my bitch assness, you seem like you really like me. And at that time, I thought that you was saying, that you were in awe because of the big things. But now, Darcy, I realize that you were saying that because it's the little things that I've done, and I've done them perfectly, bitch. And I have just wooed you and made you think that I'm just in love with you. And that's what's so fucking awesome about me. Plus, I can take a good picture at a 45-degree angle, bitch. Okay? So Darcy's like, because he's saying all the stuff she wants to hear. Cheers to love. He said, Darcy, I love you. Okay, y'all? Here you go. When you go out on your date with your man the next time and he say something simple, just sit at the table and do a damn Darcy. Okay. The next time I go out with a bitch, I'm going to do a Darcy. Girl, you talk about taking a deep breath to a whole nother level. So Tom was like, I've always loved you. But now I realize, Darcy, I'm in love with you. Oh, Tom, I love you too. And Darcy, I have something for you. And it's right here in this little bong. Oh, bitch. Oh, bitch. I wanted to give this to you as a token of how I feel about you. So Darcy was like, wait. Hurry the fuck up. Put it on, bitch. Put it on. Darcy. Here's the key. Here's the key to my apartment. Darcy was like, a what? Tom, a key. You have the key to my heart. And now you can come to my house anytime you want to. Although I'm going to have the locks changed in the morning. And nobody uses skeleton key anymore. This is the fake ass key that I want to give to you, Darcy, to let you know how much I love you. Darcy's hand was like this. She had her hand like this, right? He took that key, she said, get it. Damn key. The hell would you give me a key for? Darcy said he gave me a key. I guess I put the bitch around my neck like Queen Latifah, okay? UNITY, okay? Because at this point, that's about the only thing she gonna be able to do with that motherfucker, because y'all know damn well that that was not the key to his damn house, okay? Bitch, stop it. What? I said, but okay. She taking the locks to... He said, Darcy, I know that you thought that I was going to give you a ring, but this isn't the right time or the right place for that. But I'm going to tell you right now, Darcy, it's in your future. That was enough for her. She was, Tom, I love you too. So they showed them interviewing together and everything, and she's like, you know, I love you too. He was like, I realized that I love her. When, Tom? When you knew that her flight was scheduled for 5 o'clock and she had a non-refundable mofo ticket, bitch? When you saw her packing all her stuff up on that bed, that's when you realized that you loved the bitch? You daggone fake ass bitch. And Darcy has to know inside of her nowhere that this mofo is pulling her leg. Tom said, I'm going out with the most romantic James Bond ass acting that I can. So we see them going to the airport. Darcy's all in love. She's smitten with this mofo. And he's pretending that he is. He walks her up to the little baggage check area. Bitch, don't even walk her down the concourse or nothing. Don't even go to her gate. Just leave the bitch right there. He gets to kissing her and she's kissing him, and you know, he's making it really romantic, and you can just hear violins and birds tweeting in the back, and you hear waterfalls coming down, because this is the most romantic thing. Tom goes outside, and he's with the producers, and they said, Tom, we need you to go out with a smash, mofo. We need this to be the best love scene that there has ever been on TLC. Tom was like, I think that I need to go back. I don't want to say goodbye. I told her that we weren't saying goodbye. We were saying see you soon. See you later, bitch. Sayonara. Gar. So Tom was like, I think I'm going to go back. This mofo running like this, right? But they sped it up to look like because you know that damn leg was, you know what I'm saying? That leg was just sliding on his ass, okay? So he basically was running about this fast, okay? But they sped it up, you know, so it looked like the mofo was running. So Darcy is coincidentally still standing there. And Tom, you know, runs, you know what I'm saying? And Darcy is running, and Tom is running, and Darcy is running, and Tom is running, and Darcy jumps up into his arms, and they're just kissing, and the cameraman is going around them like some Hallmark-ass movie. And Darcy like, he came back. TLC, stop it with this crap. Talk about talking, stop it with this crack. Tim and Jennifer done got on my fucking nerve. We see Jennifer at a fake ass modeling shoot. If it couldn't be no faker, it couldn't be no faker. Who in the hell models a crop top outfit with a big tattoo on their stomach. And don't nobody cover it up. Nobody. I don't care what, if it's Fashion Nova, bitch, or if it's Fashion Rover. Nobody is going to want you to model their crop outfit with a big tattoo down here in the bottom of your stomach. But okay, we're going to go ahead with it. So, you know, Tim is babysitting the baby and everything. She's crying. She's like, put on YouTube. Put Auntie's advice on YouTube. AUNTIE, apostrophe S, okay? Put on Auntie's advice so she can laugh a little bit. She loved Auntie. I was like, okay. All right, shout your Auntie out. So he's sitting there, he's going through the motions of watching the baby. She's trying to show that, you know, Tim is this good guy. Next time we see her and Tim, they at a restaurant. They didn't drop the baby off. They at a restaurant and they're having dinner. And she's telling Tim how wonderful he is and how great of a dad he's been to this baby. Oh, look at that. Wasn't that cute? That little thing up on the screen. Thank you so much, Claire. Ask for the $10 cash app. I don't know if the damn thing laughing or crying, but thank you, boo. So, you know, they sitting up at the table and she's telling him how wonderful he is. How she loves his mind. She loves his money. She loves the way he thinks. She loves his money. She loves his eyes. She loves his money. She loves everything about him. She loves his money. And Tim is just sitting there and he's batting his eye. Now this bitch done turned into Darcy, okay? He's sitting up there like, yeah, you know, we both could have given up and we could have walked away from this, but we stayed in it together. I said, bitch, if you blink your eye one more time. Damn. So, you know, she's sitting up there and, you know, she's like, I'm about to get emotional. So Tim says, we're going to go ahead and we're going to have, you know, sex tonight. There's something I want from you, and that thing is called sex. And so she's like, let me tell you something. I had a Miss Angela on my channel and a couple of other women who were on my channel, and we were talking about 90 Day Fiance the other way and 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days. And they spoke about Tim and that this was fake, okay? Now, I believe it was Mama Son. I can't think of her name. God damn, I wrote it down in this in the car. I'm just in a bit thinking about it. But you know who you are, boo. And she was saying, I really believe that this is fake. And I'm telling you, the way that she was batting her eyes at that table, they've been fucking. Now, why TLC appears to want to play this storyline out, I don't know. But she mentioned that Tim, y'all, do somebody remember her name? Oh my God. Oh my God, she was just on the channel. But she was saying how Tim had done an interview and he was making fun of what everybody was saying about him. Did Mary give me the name? Mary, what was the older woman's name? Cindy Lou, it won't be every video. Oh, okay. So, she was saying how he was mimicking the fans and talking about the fans and basically saying that, you know, everything that we have been saying has been true and all this old kind of crap. Just, you know, really just making fun of us. And I thought about what the older woman said, and then I saw an interview that, I saw a live video that Jennifer did on Instagram, defending the fact that her baby was in the bed with Tim, okay? Now, the baby ain't had no business being in the bed, really, if you care about your baby. But she said that she had a stack of pillows that was in between her and the baby, and that she's not that kind of mother. She's very overprotective over her daughter. If you was that overprotective over your daughter, you wouldn't have had her in the bed with a man, period. That's just who I am and how I am. And I think it's absolutely and totally inappropriate. Get your fucking baby out of the bed with these men. I don't care if you got a pillow, bitch, or a brick wall. Your children should never be laying in the bed with somebody else. But she was calling herself trying to defend herself. And then she went on to make to say some things about Tim and how, Tim was basically wanting to do something with her that she did not want to do. So I'm saying, well, how in the hell, if he went to sleep, if he didn't make himself available, do you now come to saying that he wanted to do something and this was your body? They have been presenting this whole relationship like she was the aggressor. She was the one who wanted sex, but he was the one that was saying no, 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 no. And now you come out on Instagram and make an allegation and say that, it is something totally different. They was fucking the whole time. You're not going to tell me that they weren't. And why they decided to spin this story, I don't know. But as a result of that, for me, everything about them is just thrown out the window. Because I don't have, Angela had mentioned in her, interview with me, she was saying that she's really getting to the point where she's getting bored with the show. Because there's so much that's going on with the show that's fake and phony. You don't know what to believe and you don't know what not to believe. You don't know. You have to watch and wait for this to play out on Instagram in order for you to find out, or soapdirt.com or starcasm.com. You have to wait until you find that out, or from Auntie's advice, okay? When I read this. But when Tim got up that morning and was saying, that she went to bed and then he had an attitude, I was like, that's a typical soap opera spin. That's what really convinced me. When I saw the episode, that convinced me that this has all been a kiki for TLC. Allegedly. This been a damn kiki. Allegedly. But we're going to see how it plays out. We're going to see the warfare between them. Because really, all of this has been acting the whole entire time. What's the coincidence that a man who's making pistols for a living, okay, has all these things that we think he has? He got big kahunas, bitch. And he flies to Colombia. This is his second woman that he's been dating in Colombia. She happens to be an Instagram model, probably looking for fame here in the United States. The gig just might be up. But anyway, we're going to move on to Angela and Michael. Bitch. Angela is on her way to Michael's uncle's house because they are having their engagement party. Angela doesn't have any makeup on, and we see every flaw in her ass that we thought was there. She is feeling insecure about it because really, according to one of my viewers, this fake too, bitch. But we enjoying it. Now this I actually enjoy. Okay, so Angela's driving over there with Michael, and Michael's like, it's not a big deal. It's going to be a nice ceremony and everything. So they get there, and the uncle comes out, and he's like, hey, what's going on, And so Michael's like, this is my brother. This is my brother. And he was like, baby. And so Angela's like, hey, I feel like you my brother too, So Angela's hugging on to him. She comes back there. They got, the little table all set up and everything. Got the little tent for them to sit under it with the little sofa and everything all festive and And I'm just like, oh, okay, give it up for the family, they all got their garb on and everything, and they ready to get their party on. So Angela goes to the back. Michael's mother's already got her hair all wrapped up and, looking all royal and everything. So Angela was like, you about to outdo the fiance any day of the week. Any day of the week. It could be a typical woman and she'll outdo you, Angela. But anyway, so they out there for the engagement party and everything, and Angela's like, they like, she told the brother that she didn't have any makeup on. He was like, you good, you good. The women gonna put it on you. So the sister-in-law comes out there, Michael's brother's wife, comes out and was like, hi, Angela, I got you, boo. I'm about to bump your ass. I'm about to put everything on. I'm about to hook your ass up. So Angela was like, this is far from me, so I had to use, in homage to Angela, I had to go ahead on and use her as my thumbnail. I've never seen Angela look so beautiful in my life. Angela's skin was flawless, bitch. They put all kinds of corn powder, cornstarch, and flour on her ass, and I'm telling you, Angela was looking good, bitch. When they put that daggone foundation and beat and use that damn cornstarch as a damn setting powder on Angela's ass and wrapped her head up in that little blue wrap and put that white up on her, and then she gonna take it and try to bring it down like this. The mother said, bitch, no, we need that up. Angela was looking right beautiful, y'all. She said, I've come a long way. I've never even had a bandana on my head. Bitch, you lying. But anyway, on the back of the pickup truck, bitch, you didn't have a bandana on. But anyway. So Angela's standing there looking all nice and everything. And so they like, okay, y'all, we about to get this party started. I am the mistress of ceremony. And I want to see the groom. Can I see the groom? Michael came out there, motherfucker. I said, bitch. Okay, you can't. Michael came out there, and we Michael, But bitch, she was like, all right, thank you for the groom. Have a seat, groom. But when Angela came out there, they was like, boom, 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 get you, boom, get you, boom, boom. Angela had her girls like, boom, 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 boom. She walked up to Michael, she was like, boom, boom, boom. They was like, boom. Angela said, oh, twerk it, work it, hey. I said, Angela is working the hell out that African music. Bitch, she was on beat. That arm was up. She was keeping up with her background dances, bitch. Her face was beat to the gods. Angela was doing the damn thing. Michael was sitting up there like, boom, boom, bang, oh. Angela was coming up on that D like, Angela said, y'all done went all out, bitch. This is beautiful how y'all hooked this up. Them bitches was eating in sequence, okay? They was eating that, look like spaghetti and meatballs, some bolognese up on that joint like Murray said. Bitch. It was so nice. And Angela was beautiful and bitch on her best behavior because she was around Michael's family. And Angela knew, I can't beat all these mofos out here. The sisters was in the door looking extremely beautiful with their African selves. And I was just so willing to give TLC an A+ just for this, bitch. But I said, nah, they still had C's on there, so they just get a flat A. But I'm telling you, it was beautiful until Angela opened her mofo mouth. Michael, I want to go ahead and talk to your mama. So they go over there, mama like, mama, yeah. So Angela goes over there, her and Michael. Ma, I tell your mother, I feel like her daughter. Baba, me see me the bumba bear. She said that you are her daughter. So Angela was like, tell Mumu we got some news for her. Mama, it's what is it? So, Angela's like, tell her we went to the fertility clinic. Mom, did the mama be that fertility? Mm. Okay, what happened? So Angela was like, Mama was all happy and everything. She's like, so, Michael was like, so Angela was like, she don't know the whole story. Should I tell her? So Michael was like, nah. So Angela was like, all right, we ain't gonna tell her. She was like, tell her that they took a picture of my uterus and it's beautiful. But mom, the uterus beautiful, but only got one goddamn egg. She only got one egg, and they don't know if the bitch alive or not. They don't know if we got to fry, diet, or lay it to the side, mom. They don't know if we gonna cook it sunny side up. They don't know how the fuck we gonna cook it, mama. But I'm telling you, her uterus pretty as as pretty as I don't know what. But we gonna definitely have some eggs to fry. It ain't gonna hatch no damn chickens or no baby or nothing like that. But damn it, it's gonna take good on the plate, okay? With some bacon, some eggs, some cheese, and some toast, and some more stuff, okay? So mama was like, hey. Oh, beautiful, uterus. Angela done sat up there and lied to the mother. She lied by omission. She know damn well she can't have nothing but some scrambled eggs for breakfast. Are you crazy? Mama was so damn happy. It was their engagement party. She was sitting on cloud nine. All her friends from the village had come to the wedding. To the engagement party. And Angela did not have the heart to break her heart. And I said, you know what? At least Angela got that much sense not to sit there and mess around, get her ass whooped at her own engagement party. And talking about a party. Akini and Benjamin. Benjamin is at the parents' house. He's sitting up there with Daddy Pope, okay? He got the brother. He's sitting at the left hand of the brother, okay? Oh. So today is the day for the bride price ceremony. This mofo give them 3 daggone blindfolds, bitch. 3 blindfolds apiece. The father was like, look. Life is good. Life is precious. As we go into the bride ceremony. Okay, bitch? Now, he know damn well the Godfather wasn't laying back like this. Except for when Don Corleone came to see his ass, you know what I'm saying? But this mofo laying back like this up in the tent, okay? Now, the bride price means that you are giving money for me raising her. Akini is an educated young lady, okay? She may not be fresh, but damn it, she educated. And so because of that, we need a bride price that is worthy of Akini. Benjamin, as we enter into this ceremony, into this transaction, I need you to be serious and to present to me something that is worthy of me lifting my head up. So Benjamin was like, so Fidel was like, bitch, I'll take it from here. Look, bitch, this the bride ceremony. Talk more. Talk. Offer something for, okay? So Benjamin was like, I have something for you and something for you. So the father was like, so the mother was sitting up. Because y'all know usually the mother was the one that was sitting back. Mama was sitting up. This time mama said, oh yeah, we about to transact up in here. So he was like, I mean, can I use a metaphor? So Fidel was like, yeah, go ahead and use the metaphor. So he was like, well, if one goat, one deer, one buffalo, bitch, one bull, one dog, one cat. Thank you, Candy D, for the $10 super chat. Auntie, this review is everything. Thank you, boo, for that super chat. I feel crazy, though, because the show was crazy. So he was like, you know, if one bull, one cow, one cat was worth 10 shinglings or shingles or whatever the hell it was, he said, then I got 60 of them. The dad was like, okay. The dad was like, the brother said, excuse me. Excuse me for laughing. Fidel was like, bitch, I can't even hold this. My mama done snatched back and her hair wrapping sitting on the side. My father saw her sweating. He was like, what? Tell him go bring Akini ass in here. So they go get Akini. Akini coming up in there. She knew immediately to tell the girls to cut the music down. Ain't no time for singing and dancing, bitch. Something the hell done went wrong. So Akini sitting down, her leg jumping up and down because she nervous as hell. So he says, Benjamin, you come in here and you offend me in my house. You offer me $600 American dollars? You insult my intelligence. You need to give Akini something that will make Akini feel proud of herself. So because you came up in here with this bullshit, wait a minute. Wait. Okay, wait a minute, I'm sorry. Oh. hate when I laugh like that. Whew. Oh, Uh, oh, thank you, Mr. G. What okay, she said, why did she make him get funeral food? Okay. Whew. Ah, Jesus, Lord Jesus, I hate to laugh like that. So the phone was like, because you offer me this bullshit, I cannot accept your offer. Bitch, you gonna have to come to the table. You gonna have to do better. Akini was sitting up that joint. She was devastated when the father said, I can't do it. So Benjamin was like, well, right now I'm broke as hell. I don't have no money. So I couldn't do any better. You know, he tells us, you know, that he got to make sure he had money for his son. But we know the bitch is lying and faking and having a, you know, having some type of excuse for it, right? So the father was sitting there like, the mother was up on the sofa like this. Go ahead on. Go ahead. Go ahead with, come on with the story. So we can laugh around the village about this. Akini sitting over that joint, she embarrassed as hell. She feeling like that. So Benjamin was like, you know, I can continue to pay. So the dad was like, okay, Benjamin. Since you say you're going to be sending us money every month. And you ain't smart enough to negotiate the price and tell us how much you're going to be sending us, bitch. Oh, God. I'll go ahead on and I'll accept your offer. Where them girls at with that cake? Bitch, they came in there, cake, we got that cake, we got that cake. They came up in there, they had one on with Michael and the Keeney face on it, the other one had Michael and the Keeney white and black on the joint. I said, now, if this ain't some racist, stereotypical bull, who ordered this second cake? Why in the hell would they have a white and a chocolate cake? They need to stop that bull crap. I said I would laugh if I wasn't as offended as I feel about this black and white cake that they done put out here on this table as a damn joke. Akini and Michael went on and cut the cake down the center of it. They up in there eating cake. Cake, cut that cake. Boom, boom, cut that one buck and then cut that make cake. I was like, what the hell is going on here? So they cut the cake and everything, and they married. He serves the mother with it, served the father. He gave everybody a sloppy piece except for the father. He made sure that when that hunk went in the father's mouth, that the whole damn thing fit. God, it was easy. Mama was hanging down here. The brother was hanging down here. I said, what the hell is going on? Okay? So the next thing we know, we see him talking about, you know, all happy with Akini and everything. After the father had accepted his bride price money that he gonna be sending over there every month with his stupid self. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me put my glasses on. Oh, Lord. Thank you, Waterfall14, for the $5 super chat. Auntie, you are the best. Thank you for this 5-star review. Thank you, boo. So then they, you know, they leave up out of there and everything. So he was like, you know, I'm married. So the producer was like, I mean, you know, so what about the bride price? How much is he paying? So Akini was like, I don't know. And he don't know. And he was like, well, Akini, what you thinking? And she said, bitch, I told you to negotiate. I told you to negotiate. Next thing we see, the next day they waking up. Benjamin happy because he done got him some ass. He said, now that we married, we get to sleep in the bed together. Akini said, we consummated the marriage. He said, yeah, so, you know, You satisfied with it? Are you satisfied with it, Akini? Akini. Akini. Akini said, I'm saying what I got to say. Yeah. He said, you ready to do a customer survey? Did I take care of the cookie jar? Some bullshit, he said. Akini was like, we consummated the marriage, the marriage, and it went well. Basically, I got through it with a smile on my face. Now this mofo was sitting up here asking her about the bride price. Because at this point, he never negotiated with the father. Akini said, bitch, you gonna be paying them probably for the rest of your life. You should have talked that over with my father. You should have made sure that you knew for sure how much the bride price was. This mofo now gonna sit up there and talk about something. He gotta take care of his son. You wasn't thinking about your son when you bought that airline ticket. You weren't thinking about your son when you flew your ass all the way out there and stayed in an Airbnb. And you wasn't thinking about your son when you paid the bride price, period. All you was thinking about was your third leg. You and Akini both claim that y'all love one another. Bitch, no y'all don't. Was a transaction, okay? Akini is ready to come to America, boo. Get your K1 visa stuff because guess what? She got goals too. This bitch is a makeup artist. And I mean, when I say she's a makeup artist, the makeup that she does is beautiful. Akini is a beautiful woman. She's going to get snatched up, boo, so damn quick when she... Him and this pastor ain't going to know what happened. Because, see, he thought he was marrying a church girl. When he got up over there, he realized that this boo... I was getting ready to say something disgusting. But I stopped myself. So Akini, goes out to dinner with him. And she discovers that he has not told one person in his family, not a friend or foe, that he has married her. Akini said, I told everybody that you and I were married, even people I don't fuck with. My worst enemies know that I got married to you, but you couldn't tell your family. Benjamin makes up an excuse about why he didn't do it, and she is emotional. He said, I wanted this night to be a night that we would remember. A night where we would enjoy ourselves, where we would be in wedded bliss, and I could get me a little bit more before I get on that airplane. But Akini is now devastated about it, and I don't blame her. This mofo, I understand, has already allegedly filed the K1 paperwork to have Akini come here to the United States. I would absolutely love to see this couple come back again, y'all. Like, seriously. Again, if I had to rate this episode of 90 Day Fiance, I would give it an A. Fantastic episode, with the exception of Caesar. That's why they didn't get an A+. But they at least got an A from your auntie. In closing, thank you to everybody who stuck out here with your auntie. Let me see how long I done went with this. Ooh, the other one is on now. 90 Day Fiance, the tell-all is on. And so I apologize to anybody that I have held up from watching that. But you all, thank you so much for being here. I will be out here again tomorrow to do a review on the tell-all part 2. And I will probably be combining that with a thorough review of part 1. Thank you so much, Cool Motage, for the $2 super chat. Akini is a web designer and software developer. I know that's right, Akini. Thank you so much for that that fun fact, boo. I appreciate y'all. I love you all so much. Thank you to everybody who was here. Thank y'all so much for the thumbs up and for the super chats. I love you all to pieces. And until tomorrow, have a great night. Love y'all. Mwah!